What say something about dogs and they're canceling you. We're getting you off the show.
I'll meet you over there. He'll be picking me up, and I'll be waiting for a half hour. I'm already ready. Had pre-workout.
Pre-workout wears off and shit.
That pre-workout always wears off.
You doing push-ups in the parking lot?
Fuck, dude.
I started going to the gym by myself because I couldn't do that with people, bro.
Yeah.
When I want to go to the gym, I have to go because I'm too lazy
I
to be
started
waiting
doing
around.
that too because I was waiting.
Like
around.
having a gym partner and shit.
Yeah, I can't.
It's good though. You need a spot.
It gets you motivated.
I want the spot, but I'm like most people get you waiting around. Every now and then you catch a gym partner that like actually shows up.
I've just gotten more focused. The motivation.
You go by yourself now, right?
I go by myself sometimes, but I have a trainer. Shout out my boy LB.
LB,
you know, my boy training with LB.
Nice.
Yeah, man. He's been helping me through the past like almost 2 years, like a year and a half now.
That's good.
So it's definitely a different kind of motivation when you have a trainer because you have somebody that pushes you.
Yeah, you need that sometimes.
You know, it's cool to go by yourself sometimes, but sometimes you need that push because we all get fucking lazy. You know how we are in the gym sometimes, or like bullshit on our phones, or you know, you're accountable for something. You know, people
just go there. Sometimes people go there just to socialize because we used to go there. Bro, we would never get our workout done because everybody would come up to us talking, bullshitting. One of our boys would go. He would go to the gym and they would fucking scan his gym card. It would say, "You haven't been here in like 965 days."
I remember that. We went with one of our boys one time to go to the gym. We're like, "Come on, bro, it's time. It's enough."
You gotta go, bro.
And it was again after like a breakup. It was like a breakup, and we were like, "You got to get yourself together, dog. You got to go hit the gym." So we went to go hit the gym. He went to go scan his card, and they were like, "I was like, hey, when's the last time he's been here?" And they were like, "He hasn't been here in 522 days."
The gyms make all their money off people that don't ever show up.
Dude was paying for that shit.
He was paying for it every month, just donating.
A lot of people just donate to the gyms, bro.
That's the best business.
Yeah, and they don't let you cancel at all. Like you go like 17 times, they're like, "Yeah, you can't cancel." Managers.
No, if you want to cancel a gym membership, you gotta give a drop of blood.
Sometimes when you sign
send...
up, you're locked into a contract.
Yeah,
for
at least a year or two.
And they don't.
And then they make it a pain in the ass to cancel. When you want to cancel those memberships, it's the fucking worst. You're like in the mob.
Yeah, at the edge, you have to live 20 miles away from any edge in the world.
All for you to cancel. Yeah. That happened to one of my boys. He was moving to Cali. They wouldn't let him cancel. He had to fight.
Yeah.
He had to show proof of residency and Cali and shit like that. It's crazy.
That's why I wanted to start a gym.
But
it's a good business.
I mean, as far as with the little man sort of the insecure shit, that definitely happens. Like there's guys that are like, you see these dudes that are like big and buff and big, you know, they're there like every single day, 3 times a day, and it's usually like, my man, steroids. What do you, or the steroids, that's the thing too. Like, it's like, what do you like making up for? What are you trying to make up for? You know what I mean? That's a very real thing.
It doesn't make sense, but do what you gotta do.
A lot of the people
helps you bag up.
Yeah, but I don't even think it helps bag up because a lot of it's just like surface value. So now, when they go to have a conversation or you go to talk to somebody, they could be just fucking dumb as rocks or just have no person. You know what I mean?
And then,
really that happens all the time. It's all about your personality.
Oh yeah.
If you got no personality, you're beat.
Yeah, both ends. You know, women and men. It goes for both.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because I've seen girls that are, you see girls that are like beautiful, girls that are hot that you would talk to, but as soon as you talk to them, if there's nothing there, like no substance.
Oh yeah, they're walking away.
They don't know how to talk. I'm walking away.
They're
I'm
texting their girl, come save me.
Yeah, I'm good. Hey, I'm done.
We see that shit happen all the time.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of insecurities, this girl Jada been out here fucking up Will. She's been real secure about that.
That boy's fucked up, bro. She's out here hoeing.
She kills him all the time.
Oh yeah, I feel bad for the dude.
For the Red Table Talk.
She does the Red Table Talks. And she puts all of her business out there. We know all of their business, and I think it's too much. And killing Will, like it's like, I get it too. Every marriage has its issues. Everybody has their problems, but she goes in details.
She destroys him.
Not everyone has their entanglements.
Bro.
Bro, she be doing anything.
And then telling everybody about it.
The worst, man.
She wishes he was Tupac.
Like I get
Crazy.
She talks about Tupac every chance she gets, bro. Yo, I don't know. I just feel like
it's crazy
when it comes to the marriage shit. I get it. You want to fight through because I think Will's talked about this and he's like talked about, there's no such thing as divorce. They're always going to figure it out, always fight through. But my man, at one point, it's got to be like,
it's over,
out.
bro. His kids are old enough where it's not going to really fuck them up.
I don't agree with just throwing the relationship away at a drop of a dime. But if, she's throwing enough hints out there, it's time to go.
I like that thing that Will said where he was like, you're responsible for your own happiness, and the girl's responsible for their own happiness.
Yeah.
Like you both have to be like striving.
You bring both happinesses together, but
Man, I
that
don't give
don't
a
work
fuck.
with
That's
them.
the Fresh Prince.
Oh yeah,
That's
Her happiness is going to hook up with other dudes.
That's above
he
Tupac.
saved the world from aliens. Like he deserves better.
He's for real. He's a G, but he's playing himself. He should have been out, did his own thing, and said fuck the bitch.
Yeah.
But she's playing too many games.
Yeah.
But his kids
He's definitely got the Achies, but he's not showing it.
He was showing it.
I mean, he was tearing up a little bit.
Yeah.
When he was saying that thing I was saying about you're responsible for your own happiness, he had the Achies. I saw the Achies in his face, bro.
Yeah.
He was fucked up.
They had that meme floating around with him.
I mean,
you saw that meme?
They're still married. And
it was a meme with him with like
him.
the tears.
Yeah, he was tearing. She definitely cheated on him 100 times. And he's still with her.
Yeah. I mean, we see it with on smaller scales. You see it with relationships with people, with friends we see, and you see some girl, like I see some girls on social media, like I'll be on Instagram or be on Facebook, and they're posting. You could tell that they're subbing their ex or subbing like their current man or this, and it's like,
and then
don't put that shit. We don't give a fuck, honestly. Yeah. And you know what happens? People vent on social media and will blast like their person that they're dating or their ex or their situation that they're in, and then you think that's a coping mechanism, but all we're doing is put it in a group chat and we're just gonna make fun of you. You know what, that's all we're gonna do. We're gonna crack jokes.
Shit. Once we see that shit, we
screenshot it, we put it in the group chat. Look at this
going
clown.
Everywhere.
Like,
yeah.
You know what kills me about relationships is when girls will like have one boyfriend, they're like, I love this dude so much, and then a week later it's a different dude that they love so much and they're gonna spend the rest of eternity with on social media.
Bro, I just have a strong belief in, before you type up that status and before you hit post,
you gotta think about that shit.
How about you maybe want to call a therapist first? Because this is not the place.
They all go see therapists and they still fuck up.
And there's nothing wrong with therapy. I'm done.
No.
I think that's a good thing. But I think that you should, I think you should speak to somebody professional instead of going to like a public platform like Facebook
it's always on
or
Facebook.
Instagram.
Facebook they go hard.
That's not the place.
Twitter they go hard.
No, that's not the place for relationship stuff. Even if you're I think. My belief, even if you're in a happy relationship where things are going well, sometimes you don't want to overpost or post shit personally, because that's how problems could happen too. Because then you'll start posting that you're out with somebody and then all of a sudden things are going good and everybody wants to get involved. Somebody's like, "Oh, you're talking to this person. Oh, I heard she used to fuck with one of my boys."
Yeah, they try to fuck you up.
People will always try to find a way to ruin something, So I think certain shit should be kept. Relationships. Certain should keep private, It's not like that you're hiding it, but I think that you should,
and if
keep
you have
certain
problems,
shit private.
you gotta talk to each other.
It's gonna cause issues. But but it could cause issues that didn't even exist, or made up things that weren't even like.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Like I don't give a fuck I don't care who she slept with before me, or
the past.
I don't care who
that shit don't matter.
We're just dealing with right now. I don't care.
From when you started hooking up and then till now.
And then if we're being honest,
people go way far.
If we're being honest, guys' track records are longer than girls anyway.
Yeah.
So
not mine.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm a good guy.
We're gonna find out more about Izzo.
Yeah.
You're gonna find more about me, bro.
We're gonna track him down. We're gonna start fucking following him around.
Yeah. Because every time somebody meets Izzo, it's like he's such a pure,
he's a good guy,
an angel,
man.
such a nice guy.
That's a gem right there.
I am a gem.
No, I believe it.
Too many hoes, guys and girls out there.
Yeah.
They all
you gotta make sure you're with the right person. Timing is everything too.
Yeah, they all want to be Jada now. They're gonna see that shit. They're gonna be like, "Oh, she's doing that. I'm gonna start doing that shit too."
Yeah, bro. Timing is everything.
And how do you feel about talking to a girl that used to talk to one of your friends, or vice versa? Like your friend talking to a girl.
I mean, if they weren't dating, it's a different story. But if they were dating for a minute, and that's like my boy, that's like
I think that
you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, go ahead. I'll let you go.
If Danny was dating a chick and then the chick wanted to talk to me, I wouldn't fuck with her because that's like my brother.
I think there's a certain, and it depends how close you are with the guy.
Yeah, if it's like somebody you see around, like, hey, what's up? And then
if it's somebody in passing, if it's somebody in passing, it's a guy that you see casually. Like if you see a guy that you might run into and you say what up to once in a while, that's not your boy. If this is your friend, I think
if it's like your best friend, I'm not. They're completely off limits.
I think, bro, you can't claim every girl because I also have my boys that have
been
with multiple, girls. So it's like you're gonna call dibs on every single chick. You can't do that.
Nah.
You can't. You know what I mean? It's like I believe if that was your girlfriend, I have a rule that I think if it's your girlfriend
that's a different
and that
story,
you've dated her, that's a line you're not supposed to cross. And why would you want to ruin a friendship? Because like at least with my boys that I'm close friends with, we've been friends like 10 plus years, 15 years. So it's like I would never want to ruin that over a girl that was there, and I would never overstep that boundary. That was their girlfriend.
And that's why dudes are friends longer than
and then if it's
girlfriends.
If it's to that, it should be a conversation. You should have a conversation you should have a conversation with your boy first, and say, hey, this is the situation. How do you feel about it? I think everything could be handled with communication. Everything can be handled with a conversation, and I think it's all good. But I think, like I said, if it's a girl that you were like in the middle of like you were talking to a few girls or you were dating around with a few different girls,
if you're just hooking up with them
and it wasn't anything serious, and your boy wants to pursue that, I don't see an issue.
So the same dudes that are saying like claiming all these girls and saying you can't talk to this girl,
right?
They're the same ones.
They'll go after your chick.
The same ones going after your chick.
Yeah.
Like I have this one group of friends,
right,
and they're all like that, but then at the same time they're all hounding each other's girls. It's bad.
That's nasty. Yeah. See, that's
when the friendship dies.
No,
because you can't trust them.
Yeah.
If you can't trust your boy like that, it's done.
No,
they gotta go.
No, there's a certain loyalty with like, but especially if that's your boy. If that's your boy, you call him your brother. That's one of your best friends. You call him on a daily. There's a certain loyalty that I think that you have to,
But if it's just a one night stand, like hookup shit, you can't claim the bitch. If you try and claim her, you're a fucking loser.
That's what I mean. Like you got dudes that will hook up with multiple. We all have friends that hook up with like multiple girls, or might be talking about. You cannot claim every single girl as yours, man. That's not how shit works.
These are humans.
That's some clown shit.
You can't talk to her. I hooked up with her like last year. Remember? Yeah, remember I hooked up with her like bro. No.
No way.
No. Girlfriends off limits. Girlfriends are off limits.
Yeah, definitely.
Unless it was like, like 3 months.
If
like
it was like a couple,
ago.
yeah. If it was a month or two.
But even if they, I guess.
Unless they got the achies over.
If they're fucked
some
up
dudes
over
get
her.
achies after the first couple of weeks if they leave them.
Yeah,
they're hurting and crying over them.
Yeah, like I said, it's just too messy. I mean, and there's too many women out here, so many to try to like fight over, to like fight one of your close boys over.
There's way too many.
That's not. Yeah, I don't see that making sense.
There's a whole world out there.
Has that situation ever happened, or have you seen it? You've seen it. I'm sure you've seen it play out. You've seen that happen before. I think we all have.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We've seen that shit all the time.
Yeah, we've seen it.
So at what point do you wife up a chick? Like, at what point are you making this Facebook official?
I mean,
that's a tough one. Because now everybody's older and shit.
It's like, I don't know. I think
when you're older, it's different.
I think when you're old, yeah, like I said, when you're older, it's different. I feel like when you're at a certain age, I don't know. Do people still say like, "Hey, will you be my girlfriend?" Or "Hey, will you?" I think that if you're spending enough time with that person and you guys have like built a relationship and you guys both know that you're not seeing anybody else or you're not sleeping with anybody else, it's just you guys and you guys are with each other, for the most of the time, I don't see why you would have to say, "Hey, will you be my girlfriend?" I mean, I just think that sounds like, I don't know.
I feel like you have to say it.
I mean, you could and you don't really have
sounds
to.
It sounds like I don't know. It sounds like a little kid, like to be like, "Hey, will you be my girlfriend?"
Like in the back of your mind, like you're like, is she sleeping
because I
with
feel
other
like
people?
If you don't make it official, then anybody could do what they want. Like,
isn't talking dating anyway? Like when you're talking to a person,
yeah,
like
you're
dating them, so it's like, yeah, I'm dating her. What?
Some people could be talking to like 2-3 other people.
Yeah,
and then
that could be established.
Talking, but that's just people being crazy.
That could be established. That could say like, "Hey, that could be a conversation. Are you with anybody else?" Or but no,
yeah, or
I mean, then you kind of. It's. I feel like it's kind of doesn't have to be said. I kind of like.
You don't have to say
you
want to be my girlfriend. You could just say, like,
or if you guys are
let's
really
just make it official,
or let's take a step. Like if you guys are starting to spend holidays together, you guys are planning things together, this and that. I think then you kind of start to know. You start to feel comfortable. I don't think you have to ask. I think it just starts to feel comfortable. Like, okay, this is a relationship. I know.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's different. Some people want that. Like some girls want that. Some dudes want that.
I know personally, relationships I've been in the past, I've never I don't think I've ever said like, "Hey, will you be my girlfriend?" Like maybe when I was like young, maybe when I was like young or like a little kid. But
yeah, you got her the pizza that said with the heart, with the pepperoni saying.
I feel like remember when you used to put the note and to say, will you, do you like me? Circle
check,
yes or no.
Yeah, check yes or no.
She put maybe, you throw that shit out of here. Or when it comes to guys, I know sometimes we want to make sure that we're established with ourselves and we have everything in order before letting somebody in, because you know, there's,
you don't want to be hurting out there at the dinner table trying to pay.
You want to be able to be secure. Hell no.
I feel like that's the biggest thing.
You want to be secure. You want to be able to know, like, okay, I can bring somebody else in my life, or
yeah, you can help support.
And the opposite. Sometimes you'll have situations where, like, the girl will, like, they'll be upset because you are too focused on your work or too focused on trying to make moves to make money and do different things, and they might say, oh, you don't have enough time, or you don't have, and that it might not work. It might not work because you're so busy or so tied up. It's like, listen, I only have this amount of time to hang out with you, and, you know, maybe you can't give 120%.
Yeah, sometimes they don't fuck with that. Sometimes
yeah.
they do,
I feel like they want their cake and eat it too. Like, they want you around 100% of the time, and they want the money 100% of the time.
Right.
Yeah,
and sometimes they have to pick one, but they have to respect the hustle.
And nowadays, both ways, because you see girls hustling. Girls are hustling, get into a
My
bag.
wife hustles her ass off. She goes crazy.
That's important, man.
Go check out her
Etsy, Mary Grace Co.
The Etsy's
booming.
Bro,
when it comes to I think especially marriage and you want to know that you have somebody strong with you that can hustle or get to the money just like you can. You know, you want to be able to have that partner that matches up with you, or that, you know, that you guys can both, you know, rely on each other when it comes to that.
My wife used to hate when I wasn't around, but then she adapted and got more comfortable with it. Now she's all about the hustle, and she supports me through all the hustle. And she even hustles herself, and I'm trying to support her as much as I can.
You can't. You got people that just jump into marriage because they think that, you know, that's the right thing to do, or they're told by a certain age they need to get married, they need to do this.
Yeah,
and then a lot of those people you see the divorce rate. Huh?
Timelines are the worst thing you can do.
Bro.
In a relationship.
And then you see the divorce rate. You see people got married just because, or
they see their boys getting married, or their friends
pressured
getting married.
or they feel like
these military people, they're pressured just by, like, the benefits you get from being in the military.
Right.
They get married real quick.
They're like, yo,
they're 18, 19 years old.
Yeah. Marriage.
Then they pop a kid out the next year.
Or you get people that just want to have the wedding, or like girls that just want to have, like, the wedding with the pictures and the friends, and then after that, okay, now it's real life. Now
that's one thing that kills me. People going crazy on weddings, like spending like $100K on a wedding. I'm like, you know how many vacations and how much, like, good living you could have
a party
for that one day?
That's the biggest.
Or you guys. That's
the biggest business.
Or you guys can buy a couple properties and, you know.
Yeah.
You can do a lot of
shit. Get business moving together. Yeah.
But that's also how they brainwash you.
But that's also, like, to each its own. That's also, like, it depends if you have it or you don't have it. If you have it,
exactly. Yeah.
I'd rather have a perfect life than a perfect day.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
That might be a real.
That is a real. This is real shit right here on a real.
Fucking real facts. Because that one day you won't even remember. You're gonna be blacked out.
You're gonna be stressed the fuck out trying to organize these doves.
It's a beautiful day.
It's
a great day.
Yeah.
I love going to weddings.
Oh yeah, they're dope.
I love, because weddings are fun.
But there's a lot of moves you can make with that bread.
I dance my ass off at weddings, bro.
Yeah.
I go crazy.
No, they're dope. Weddings are dope.
No, but I think marriage can be a great thing if it's, you know, between two people that are on the same page. I mean, I think that's the main thing. You know, that's
you can't go getting a tattoo like 2 months into the relationship.
Oh no, tattoo 2 months into a relationship is crazy.
I seen a meme where this dude got the tattoo of the chick on his arm and had to get it covered up and got it again. The same chick all the way down his arm and got on his chest.
That's not real. No, really?
But they were just clowning people getting tattoos.
Oh yeah, bro, that's nuts. 2 months.
He broke up with her. Probably got that shit covered up and got back with her, got her tattooed again.
Oh, he must have cheated. He cheated and was like, look,
crazy shit.
Look how
babe,
serious I am.
I love you.
This dude I know got a tattoo on his neck of this girl that he dated for like 1 month. And then they broke up like 2 months later.
How old was he?
He was like 20 at the time.
Okay, so we'll say
his brain wasn't there yet.
I mean,
but still, that's you're old enough then,
bro.
But now it's a Batman symbol. He covered up the tattoo of the girl's name with a Batman symbol.
So he covered up a bad tattoo with a worse tattoo.
With a fire tattoo. This is Batman we're talking about.
So he put a Batman logo on his shit.
A huge Batman logo.
He got that tramp stamp on his neck. That boy looking.
And I'm guessing he's not dating this girl no more.
No, he has kids with someone else now.
He's always
now he just has his bat signal to remind him every time.
Every time she's hitting it from the back,
the beam comes out shining.
That's nuts. No, tattoo after 2 months is crazy.
I mean, I don't even think.
I've known couples. Yeah, I've known couples.
Maybe
no,
if you're
tattooing
married,
each other's name is wild.
Nah, maybe if you're married for I don't know. If you're married for a long time,
10 years.
and if you fuck with tattoos
Nah,
like
I'm
that,
just
and that's what you guys want to do. I don't even know about the name. Maybe like a matching tattoo or like.
They say it's a jinx. They say it's a jinx. Like when you tattoo them, that's it. Yeah.
That's why it only lasted a month.
Yeah.
I told my wife
But
I would get my ring tattooed on my finger because I hate wearing the ring.
Yeah, I've heard couples
I play
do that.
with it so
No,
much.
that's dope.
But
But
that's kind of unique. But the whole like putting a name.
Nah, the
Like,
name's
I'm not
OD.
putting anybody's name on me, man.
Nah.
That's out. Sometimes I see people that have their own name on their
Maybe your
skin.
grandma or mom or dad
I
or
see
something.
sometimes I see people tattoo their own name on
Yeah.
themselves, and I'm like, you gonna forget? Like,
He's taking shots at our boy Julius.
He got his name tattooed.
Well, he has Vasilevsky. It's the last name.
Oh, his
so that's
last
a little
name.
different, but
yeah, man.
I mean,
Name
that is,
the
that's a
names,
little OD,
yeah.
Jake.
Yeah.
But it's all right.
The only
Still
I
love
think
you.
it looks sick though.
the only name tattoos that I agree with that should be on is like in memory of, like, if
Yeah,
it's
your
in
grandparents,
memory
your
of mom,
parents,
family, whatever, child.
or your doggy.
Yeah, even dog. I love the dog tattoos. I see dog
Yeah.
tattoos
No,
all the
those are
time.
dope.
I
They
think
got
those are
the-
dope because
the dog print.
dogs are family, man. That's
I could see that, but at the same time, I'm like, they don't live that long. Like, if you have, because
what are you about to say about dogs, Izzo? Because
Wait,
people like
wait.
you now. They're saying, "Oh, he's such a nice
Yeah.
boy." Say something about dogs,
You
and
get
they're
fucked
canceling you. We're getting you off the show.
What I'm saying,
I love my dog.
every 10 years, you're gonna have a collage.
Yeah, what if they only get that one dog?
No, I know, but I feel like dog people are the type that are gonna get another dog, and then you have 6
Yeah.
dogs down your arm. You're pushing it, and you can't just get one dog, and then the other one's like looking at your arm, like,
Right.
I know what the fuck.
Nah, I mean,
I see what you're saying.
you're right, but people do it.
He's trying to say we're gonna have Pet Cemetery on your arm.
Yeah. A little graveyard chilling. Nah, it's nice. They do dope shit with the dog. Dog shit. This dude choking.
It wasn't even that funny.
Oh shit!
Nah, I would get my dog paw print.
The dog. I would get my
Yeah.
dog
The paw
tattooed. I
print
think,
is really
yeah.
common.
The paw print's dope.
Yeah.
How long you had your dog?
Probably 10 years, maybe a lot.
Oh, he's
okay.
older now.
Yeah.
And you just got a dog, right? You said recently, like,
She's 2. Yeah, during COVID.
yeah.
Yeah, 2.
Gotta keep him busy.
Yeah, I needed something that was like needed to commit. So I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, here we
Yeah,
go.
start small.
My mom was bothering me about talking about grandkids, so I said, here's a dog.
That's
That works out.
hold you over for a little
Yeah,
while.
for a little bit.
Yeah, but no, it's a great. I wasn't even, not that I wasn't a dog person, but I just never thought I'd have one to be able to, there's a lot of responsibility. Again, I overthink everything, and I always think
It's a
about
lot-
like,
yeah, it is a
who's,
lot of
who's going to watch her, who's going to do. But it's
a
worked
kid.
out, man.
It's basically like having a kid.
No, it's worked out. She's
Because
great.
if you got to go somewhere for a little bit, like a weekend, you got to make sure they're taken care of.
Yeah, and I do. I'm on top of that dog. That dog lives a life.
Oh, yeah.
Organic food, all types of stuff. Eats better than me. Yeah.
I like to travel too much. I can't have pets. Like
Yeah.
I like them.
Thank God I have good friends. Like I have good friends that are willing to watch her, and they dog sit for me
No, that's
sometimes.
good.
So
You always need somebody to.
yeah, and that's
Yeah.
another thing you
'Cause
can't
you
trust.
never know.
You can't trust leaving
Oh,
them
nah.
with just anybody either.
I would never trust anybody with my
Yeah.
pets.
I don't plan on having any pets.
Because some people are fucked up. Like random strangers, you don't know what they're going to do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What
I was gonna
that?
say I don't plan on having any pets until I have kids. Like,
Right.
because if I want to give my kid a dog or something like that, but
Right.
now when I have the ability to like just go out and like roam free and not have to worry about coming home every like 6 hours or
Right.
however, I don't even know how many hours you have to feed your dog.
they got to
and
go
walk
out.
it.
They got to use the bathroom. They got to eat.
Yeah, it all depends. Like when they're puppies, it's hard. When it's
Yeah, it's the toughest
because you got to
part.
be around way more when they're puppies. When they start being adults, they could leave them a little longer.
Yeah.
You
don't want no
So you want to have
accidents.
kids first.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have anything until I have kids.
You come home
When
and
you
the
wanna
whole
have kids?
house is fucked up.
My wife wants to have kids like today. She's pushing. We see like all these like, little cute ass kids. My neighbor got some cute ass kids. I'm like,
Right.
bro, keep your cute ass kids inside. You're fucking
Stop
me up
showing
right
them
now.
off.
Yeah, quit showing them off. Because my woman got baby fever.
Oh,
But I told her
shit.
you gotta wait like at least 2-3 years. I'm trying to get our money right. Trying to like.
Has to get right.
Yeah,
Has to
that's
get right.
the best way because once you have a kid,
Yeah.
you're spending some
You're thinking
bread.
about shit. You think about things. You think things through before you go ahead and make a move or go
Oh,
ahead
yeah.
and make. No, I respect that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
You don't just half-ass it. You want to make sure that you're.
We were just talking about this
Ready.
before, like condoms.
Yeah.
I was wearing condoms for a while. I mean, sometimes you weren't wearing the
You don't wanna
condom, and
pop
like I
that.
would get I would get anxiety. I'd be like, fuck, I'm having 7 children. We're going to have octuplets.
Oh no,
The boy don't know how to pull out.
that's a different kind of anxiety.
Pull-out game's strong. Don't believe me. Ask my kids.
Also,
Oh, wait.
also that method does not work.
Nah.
I think that's probably how all of us got here.
Oh,
we
yeah,
probably
all
all
day.
got here off of the pull-out method.
A weak-ass
Weak ass
Pull-out method. Here we are.
Like, another second, hold on. And then, oops.
Your parents lied to you growing up. We always wanted you. You're like, yeah, all right.
Yeah, all right. You know, that shit wasn't
Yeah,
on purpose. All accidents. Everybody was an accident.
But I get it. No, it's a different kind of stress. So
Yeah.
you just rather
be
stay
good, bro.
protected and be.
The anxiety.
That's tough though. You were dating her and you were still, wearing it, because usually when you're dating and you know it's just you and that person,
Yeah, it comes off.
I
typically don't. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how they work.
Yeah, I don't agree. I don't agree with like the randoms. People randomly just hooking up without protection is crazy to me.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah, like without.
Well,
Because we joke around
or
like
having,
saying,
or like
oh yeah, we don't use rubbers.
people do strangers in one night. People
And then
people
these
see with
dudes are
strangers
out
like
there
one night
hitting.
stands. People
Oh,
have one
yeah.
night stands and stuff, and like that shit's wild. To
They're out
me.
here hitting with no rubbers, and then now they got a kid.
Oh yeah,
They'll hit one time, and they don't even know the chick.
yeah.
And
You
they get that phone call.
yeah, either that you got a
You're
kid or you got the monster. One or the other. You don't.
You don't want
you-
the monster. You're fucked.
You don't want that. You don't want that. Yeah, man.
That's for life.
Nah.
That's when you're fucked up.
No, man, you can't. You got to be very, very careful out here. Very selective.
Yeah, because
So far, so
Everybody's
good.
fucking
So far, it's worked for me because no
yeah.
kids.
Exactly.
That
Yeah.
you know.
Not to let. No, I definitely know I don't have any kids. I'm super careful, man. It's just like I said, if I'm dating the girl, if we're in a serious relationship, or if I know that it's just me and that girl exclusively, then yeah, that's that's one thing. Yeah, I mean, when you're like I said, when you're in a relationship, if you're in a relationship with a girl and you guys have been, I don't think anybody.
No, I don't wrap
if they're in a relationship, I don't think they do. I mean,
No.
you also
Because most of the chicks
that's
on
a,
birth
that's a,
control
that's a
and shit,
conversation for you and your partner.
Yeah.
That's for you guys to discuss and talk about if it's going to happen or not. But
Don't wear them.
most of the time, yeah. Most of the time, if you're in a relationship, it doesn't, because you put on I would like, because let's face it, yeah, because you're putting on a condom. That's like kind of putting on the jacket to go take a shower. You're
Yeah.
not gonna.
Yeah, you can't go on Splash Mountain with the condom.
Yeah,
on.
go
It ain't splashing. That's just
Nah.
fucking beat.
Yeah, man.
You ain't having fun with that. You'll be hitting for hours.
Oh man, yeah.
So how long should you hit?
I mean, you
How
hit as
long is
long
a
as
good
you
time? I
can.
mean,
If you could last,
I guess until both of you are tired. I guess until both of you are like.
unless somebody busts a nut.
Usually
When the dude busts, it's done.
Or usually,
Unless you can go-
or like the girl, the girl is done when she like gives you the pat on the back, like okay,
Good job. Yeah,
like let's
Wrap this up.
let's wrap this thing up.
because when you're drinking, you could last fucking.
It could be hours sometimes. So yeah,
But then that shit gets boring. When you get older, your fucking knees fucking tighten up. My shit's be hurting, bro. Like fuck.
I got my herniated disc in my bag.
Shit. I be getting cramps and Charlie horses. I'm
might
like, oh nah.
might gotta take Flintstone vitamins.
He said, "Let me go take a Tylenol. I'll be right back."
Or you'll be good.
He said you get older, your knees crack, take your Flintstone vitamins, take your Viagra, and we're good to go.
But they should let you start dating and fucking on in the metaverse.
Oh, yeah.
That new
The
thing.
metaverse. What kind of fucking segue was that? Oh shit.
That virtual Pornhub.
Yeah. Metaverse. Metaverse important. Yeah, but that's gonna change the game. Metaverse.
Oh yeah.
Metaverse is like that's really big right now. Like, Facebook's changing its name.
I mean, it's gonna be crazy. I feel like
yeah,
the whole world's gonna be so different in a couple of years.
yeah.
I don't even know what to
So
think
for
of
the
it.
people that don't know, Metaverse is gonna be basically another dimension, like another world that you can enter, like virtual reality. It's
Yeah, it's
virtual
all
reality.
yeah.
We're like, I'm gonna be able to go, like we're gonna have headsets at home and be able to like say, let's go to the movies, put these headsets on and go check out a movie or go to a sporting event or go to a concert.
You can literally go anywhere
with your avatar.
The Grand
Yeah, like-
Canyon.
Like you're gonna
3D
be
Sims.
you're gonna be walking.
you can go to Tokyo.
Yeah, you're gonna be working.
France.
You're gonna be with your headset on, with as an avatar, meeting your friends to go to these virtual places.
And they'll be
And
talking.
spending real money too.
And you're gonna be
They'll be
spending.
talking at each other.
You're
too.
gonna be spending virtual money, which is real money. That's funding it. That's why the crypto thing is getting big. And then you're gonna be able to go to the art galleries, which is backed by the NFTs. You know. So
It's gonna be crazy.
like I said, this is so early in the game. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, everybody's.
How do you feel about the name change of Facebook though? Changing it to Meta, like that's huge.
I think he should have kept Facebook and then just made Meta off of.
Yeah.
Like something else, like Metabook.
Why are you gonna change? That's your whole brand.
Yeah, everyone knows Facebook.
They're just trying
Facebook.
to adapt with the times, I guess.
Yeah.
They're really going all in on this.
Well, because he's very invested. He's invested in the whole like NFT space and
he's invested in everything.
All of that. So yeah,
he got billions. He can buy whatever the fuck he wants.
I guess it goes down to like you either have to sink or swim. You have to adapt, or you're gonna get left behind. So Facebook's always tried to be,
push the envelope
ahead on things, even when you don't.
That's
agree
why
with
they
certain
keep.
shit.
That's why they keep buying
all the hottest social medias.
Yeah, the apps like Instagram.
You think we're ready for Meta? You think like the world is ready for that Metaverse or that?
I mean,
I don't think Facebook's ready for Meta yet.
No one's ready.
Yeah.
I saw one thing that this guy was saying, like the hardware has to be free, and I was like, that's a really good point. Like, because they have to make it so
hardware
it's accessible to everybody.
Like the Oculus glasses, like you were saying. Like if not everyone has it, no one's gonna like. Yeah. I would go on if all my boys were on. If they're all chilling in the Metaverse, I'm gonna pull up.
Yeah.
But like, you have to.
I'm gonna pull up. Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna give them. Everyone's gonna have to buy it.
I mean, you're gonna have to buy it, but they have to make it accessible. Is what I'm saying.
They have to make it. Like,
it can't be stupid. It can be like $600 a piece.
Yeah, like I have the Oculus, the headset, because at first when it was getting advertised, I thought it was cool. I was like, oh shit, let me try it. They are pretty dope. So I bought it. I think like 2 years ago, and it was at the time it was like $300 or something, like $200.
Okay, so that's reasonable.
But
if they could do something like that,
yeah, it was like, but it's like it stopped working. It was like glitchy, outdated. So I think that they have to perfect it and make it. But it was where you make your own avatar and you go to these places. You go to like you can have like a virtual movie theater that you're sitting and watching Netflix.
Yeah.
You're sitting in like wherever you want, where like you could be sitting in whatever kind of scenery you want.
Yeah, I think they're gonna make it like crazy, way crazier.
I think they're gonna take it up like 10
That's
notches.
just like that's just basic shit.
But I think Facebook needs to focus on, like I said, keeping the hardware costs down, but making money off of everyone like hanging out and like just doing everything through the Metaverse.
Yeah, because they could just give them out for $100.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
$50 at
a cost,
and just make the money off everything else.
Like sell them at cost.
Because then they'll have advertised, just the same thing as how Facebook is. You'll have advertising sponsors.
Right.
People wanting to.
Yeah, every transaction in the Metaverse they're making money on, they'd be killing it.
Yeah.
So it's crazy.
Smart ass motherfuckers.
Yeah, I think
they got so much money to back it up.
And then that's only going to blow up the NFTs. The NFTs
but it's
are
also
going to
kill NFTs.
Yeah, you think so?
Because they're
saturation.
There's gonna be so much shit out there.
Yeah.
Well, like some are going to be. There's always going to be the ones that are popping off. Mm-hmm. But you have it coming out on Coinbase. You have them coming out on Apple.
Yeah.
You have Facebook coming out with the whole world.
Right.
Like
there's gonna be so many.
There's only so much money. You have to like pick where you're going to put it. And that's why I'm paper hands Dan and I sell.
Yeah, you got to just ride them and flip them.
That's why he's paper hands Dan.
That's why I'm paper hands Dan.
Yeah.
I wish I was a fucking paper hands, but
nah, bro, you do.
He's
fine.
diamond hands for life.
You see those things? Diamond is.
Yeah.
Diamond hands for life. That's the way to do it, though.
Yeah.
You gotta just hold.
I won't make any real money because I'm two paper hands.
You gotta hold to get those gains.
Yeah. Yep. That's when you're gonna see the real growth. When you ride those, like especially cryptos, when you ride those out through like the bottom. And
I just got on Cat Girl, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, I got like $500.
Yeah.
Pull that bitch out.
Off of 500?
500.
Come on, Dan.
Yeah. It's gonna take profits. It doesn't.
Yeah.
I mean, at least you're not putting in fucking $10 like some people want.
Yeah.
They want to put $10 and then the gas fees are $100, and then
that makes no sense.
You gotta put at least like $1,000 at least.
Yeah.
Even 500 is good.
You're not gonna make any like real money in this. You're not gonna make any real money in this crypto space if you put like $100 in. That's not gonna.
You're better off betting on. You're better off betting on a sports game.
Because like if you're like on like a super shit coin and you wanted to throw like 50, 100 at each, like you saw with like Sheeb. If you had
in the very beginning,
yeah. So you could throw $50 a piece.
That was different though, because that was the first
catching that
was
one.
a very rare.
Yeah, it's a very rare occurrence.
Well, first was SafeMoon. SafeMoon was like the biggest thing, made millionaires, but it never came back because it was all bullshit.
Right.
Sheeb got adapted because I think they had connections with like big exchanges like Binance and.
I think it goes down to the development team, right?
Yeah, it's all about who they know.
And how many shitcoins are there? Because like I was saying, if you're just throwing $50 here at every shitcoin,
you're broke.
Yeah, there's just
you could just be. It's just like gambling.
Yeah.
You're gambling. So we have friends that are into sports gambling and they've gotten away from it. And they're like, oh, I do crypto now, so it's not gambling. It's the same exact shit, bro.
Yeah, and it's worse
Like
because it's like,
but it's better because if you learn how to do everything and read the charts and read all the bullshit.
Yeah.
Because once it breaks a certain level, you know it's gonna dump. If it breaks a certain level, you know it'll go up. But you have to study it. It's basically like you gotta do your homework.
And we're probably gonna be touching more on this like throughout the shows. We're probably gonna be touching more on crypto, more on NFTs.
Yeah, we're just trying to get
this is shit that we're into, and I know that
there's too much money to be made. Like you got to get on this.
We've been getting some responses, over the past few weeks from these episodes, and a lot of people that aren't in the space yet are interested in finding out more about it, and they hear us talking about it, and it kind of gets them into wanting to, jump into it.
There's too much money in it.
You see, like that CryptoPunk sold for like $520 million.
Nuts, yeah.
Yeah, that's a little image, a JPEG.
Yeah,
$520 million.
And that
was that a glitch or was that a real?
Well, you think someone's like laundering money or something? Because that was like way higher than every other sale, right? Like,
yeah, that was like the highest sale ever.
Yeah, by a lot.
I think I heard that the dude that owned it sold it to himself.
Oh, yeah, he might own like fucking 50 CryptoPunks possibly or something like that in another wallet.
Right.
And then
he might have sold it.
And then wanted to raise the value because I've seen people do that with expensive sports cards before. Like you could sell, you sell one on an auction, bid on it yourself, and now you raise the value of all the other ones you own. Because they put out news articles
of this
Michael Jordan autograph card sold for
a Tom Brady card sold today for 3.2 mil.
Yeah, a lot of them been breaking millions.
You know that this space is like this NFT space is getting crazy, or Meta when it's getting crazy when you hear like now Disney and all these other people are getting involved in. Oh,
Disney's doing a VV drop.
Yep.
I was mentioning that. They're going to be on VV.
They just wanted to grab the money because
it's a money grab right now.
Yeah, everybody sees the money in it and they wanted to have the same thing. And everything's just like anything else.
A lot of shit, like you said, is oversaturated. So 80% of the stuff, 90% of the stuff is going to fail.
Yeah.
All of it's going to fail.
It's not going to work.
99.9 of it's going to fail.
Yeah.
Only like CryptoPunks, only the top shit that like really like revolutionized the shit.
Right. Is going to last,
Right now, I think we're moving away from like JPEGs and we're pushing more towards like things that actually do something. Like we were talking about music ones that you could invest in the artist, or there's ones that are video games. Like that shit's like interesting. I think that's where the
video games is the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Because video games is we're talking $1 billion industry.
Yeah.
There's a lot of money in it.
Imagine
and people,
people
want to know that they own that actual skin or actual character in the game. They want to be able to play with
somebody
them.
told me it's similar to like Fortnite. Like if Fortnite was an NFT before it became a video game, and you bought those characters,
God, bro, they would kill it.
And you had bought those characters, and then the game came out, and then all that shit came out. Like, billions of dollars.
Yeah, too much money. There's games out right now.
Oh yeah, I play this game called Lost Relics. It's a NFT game. One of my friends found this Easter egg worth $1,000 real. And you don't have to put any money in. You can just play it right now. Yeah. But there's a huge ass waiting list to even start playing the game. All right, we're about to wrap this up. We got some exciting things coming. We got some guests that we have planning out.
Absolutely.
Big time guests.
We're going to start running polls. I know we did a couple, but we're going to start trying to get some topics flowing from our viewers.
Let us know what you want to hear. We got you.
Yeah, we're gonna
got you covered.
Yeah, we were talking about it. Probably run a few polls on the IG page. Get some engagement on there from people that are watching, and I think we even we'll probably put those topics right there on the table.
Yeah, we'll just
throw them in a bowl, and then we'll just pick those topics right there and start.
That's a good idea.
Start talking about it. Yeah, and
we're definitely going to try to spice this thing up a bit.
Yeah.
But we've been doing good in my opinion for like.
Yeah, and we're going to start
our first time doing this.
Yeah, we're going to start, and we'll start doing the poll this week.
Yeah,
we'll start asking the questions. The people want to hear the topics about.
Yeah. All right.
So. On top of a bunch of guests we have lined up to come sit down and chop it up with us and have some drinks.
Yeah.
Let's make it spicy.
Yeah.
Throw them at us. We'll talk about anything.
Oh, yeah. No topic is off the table. So, absolutely.
All right. Episode 4. I think that's a wrap.
All right. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. Every channel, YouTube, anywhere you got to go.
For the Nightcast on IG.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Peace.